Sorry about that. All right, let's look at this game. Okay, what do you remember? What do you remember of this game? What do you want?
I
Why do you
think
want us to submit it?
I think this game I think I got three quadrants of the jungle here,
Yeah.
but then I was never able to get an actual lead, uh or like a substantial lead.
Okay. So I mean, yeah. I mean, so far this is a pretty substantial lead, but let's see. I mean, obviously, let's see how you use it. Okay, we see Echo. Okay, we trade Flash for Flash. We see him Echo going towards his Raptors. Take Scuttle. Base. I mean, I do think here that when you see him going to his Raptors, you could play for his Gromp because again, you know that like, or you should know that normally the first like he started blue, and the first camp usually after blue starts on the 410, right? If you start blue, you're gonna do blue Gromp Wolves. If you do red, you're gonna do red Krug Raptors, right? So in this case, he
Yeah.
started blue, so you see him eating over the wall to the Raptors, so you know that after Scuttle, he's probably gonna do either Raptors Krug's base or he'll just do Raptors base onto his Gromp. There's no world he's doing Raptors into Grom, and even if he does, you're both no items. Plus he's no flash, so I think and there's no way there's wards this early in the game. So I think you could do Scuttle and then do Gromp and then base, but it's not necessary. Just saying that it is a you do have a small opportunity for it. Your camps we base open to our Gromp. This is pretty. I mean, yeah, this is why you're not able to use your lead because you're getting roamed on. I would say though, in that you do have all the info to avoid this. Unfortunately, uh, TF is actually spamming MIA pretty well, and you literally, it's not like you didn't see Leona. Like you see them hit this, and then you see Leona walk. So you see their enemy support. Your mid laner spam pinging mid. It sucks, but you just have to chill. You just have to literally
It's
like
good.
stand still in that bush or this bush or just fucking anywhere. Wait for Katarina to show mid. Once Katarina shows back mid, then you can walk up. When she doesn't, you can't walk up. That's all it is. You're just rushing it. Like if you never saw if your mid laner never pinged MIA and you never saw Leona, then I wouldn't even blame you. I'd be like, oh, you know what happens. But since if once you literally see Leona and your mid laner is pinging, then there's like kind of no excuse, you know? They just lacking
Yeah.
discipline. Funny enough, the game is still kind of fine jungle wise because their jungle didn't get a lead here. It's just their mid laner. Um, but yeah, that's obviously not good for the game. Here, I would always go to your wolves. Even no fighting, no fighting, this doesn't matter. You want to have your Gromp and wolves synced up. So the faster you kill wolves, then at least they're somewhat synced. But if you go like raptors then wolves, your wolves and Gromp are gonna spawn like 1 minute away from each other. If you kill them now, at least they're spawning like 30 seconds away from each other. It's still not as bad, right? So I would still do
Yeah.
like, and also you want to do wolves, raptors, and then by the time raptors, Krugs might be spawning soon. But if you go like raptors then wolves, then as Krugs are spawning, you're like kind of across the map for a minute, you know? So you want to be
Yeah.
kind of clearing in one linear line. Because you see now it's weird because now you can't go Krugs because it's not up yet, and you are now like it's weird to go Raptors to Wolves, you know?
Yeah.
Because now you're gonna go Raptors to Wolves, and now you're gonna go Wolves to Krugs. You see how you just like it's completely fucked. You're going boom. You're gonna go boom, 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 and now you're like refusing to go to Krugs. So now you're forced to do a top play. But now again, their mid laners way stronger than your mid laners, so now this is just like super scary. See how terrified you are to do this, which makes sense because again their mid is super strong. So you're just by these like by not padding to your camps correctly, now you're forced to take these like super risky decisions, which burns your sports flash, and you don't even get anything off of it. You know?
Yeah. So in this game, like I think the Muno was gonna starting to get fed. So like in my mind, I'm thinking the only way we win is if I get my bot lane ahead. But every time I go bot, I don't see an opportunity to like get them ahead.
But that's the thing. You also to do a play bot, you have to be in the proximity of bot lane, right? Because let's say Seraphine. No one's always going to play safe, and no one's always going to play aggressive. People are going to play safe, and they're going to play aggressive. They're going to play safe. They're going to play aggressive, right? So when someone plays aggressive, it's important that we're on this side of the map. So the second Seraphine starts walking up, we can insta punish her, right? Or in this case, we see Leon on the
Yeah.
top, we should be playing to diver, right? Um,
Yeah.
so we want to be on this side of the map to get them ahead. But the thing is, when you're doing this path, that's why it's so important because you're doing this and you're forcing yourself to clear the top side. When you do Raptors, Wolves, then you do Scuttle, you're always on this side of the map. You see? But if you go
Yeah.
Raptors, Wolves, Raptors, this after we finish our Krugs, we're gonna end our clear on this side of the map. When you do this, you're gonna end your clear on this side of the map. So you're not able to do anything bot because you're not. You imagine you're on top river as Seraphim's walking up. You're not in position to punish her. But if you're like finishing your Krugs and you're here, or you're on Gromp, or you're here, or you're soloing Drat, you're somewhere in this area, and Seraphine walks up or she takes a bad trade, boom, we insta diver, boom, we insta ganker. But when you do this type of clear, you're not able to impact that side of the map because you're never on that side of the map. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay. Because yeah, I mean we're just not we're on a side map we can't impact. We can't gank Katarina because she has E, and we can't gank Mundo because he's too tanky. So this guy's ungankable. This guy's ungankable. The only guy that's gankable is Balling because he's squishy and he's mobile. But we're constantly just on this side of the map. You know, if they do grubs and takes our grump, then we should go take his wolves, take his grump. You know, uh, if this guy did dragon, he soloed it. He had no millionaire with him. He didn't support him. Like, we're just playing on the wrong side of the map. We have to always clear downwards if you want to play gank bot. We were clearing upwards. You want to gank top. You said yourself that you want to try to punish bot, but you're just never on that side of the map. You know. And these champs are way too hard to kill. Well, and they're way too ahead. You actually did kill some of them here, but let me watch this fight. No, big Malphite ult, holy fuck. Flash after. Oh, happens. Well, in this case, you have TF it's cheating. You actually can literally see Leona and Karina coming, like walking on the minimap. So not really much I can say, you know. If you didn't see them
Yeah.
coming, then I could defend it. But in this case, TF literally ulted, so you must literally just not be like have any idea what's happening on the minimap. These guys
Was
are
it
darting
would it
towards
be
you.
worth dying here for the second grub?
Nah, it's never worth dying for the second grab. Maybe
Uh,
maybe the third grub it could be worth dying for, not the second.
uh, I see.
It's worth dying for a dragon, not for yeah. See, this is the first time this game, by the way, 10 minutes in, that we're actually like finishing our clear bot side. Yeah, I mean, the game's kind of fucked. Because you're always like doing stuff on the top side, you know? Like, look, their bot line's pushing right now.
Yeah.
Like, I always say this imaginary line like directly in the middle like this, and their bot line's way past it. And again, out of everyone on the team, Seraphine's the easiest skill. Mundo's too tanky. Cat has a fucking dash on 3-second cooldown. Leona, like their jungle's unavailable because he has a lead on you, right? Seraphine's the only person that you could ever gank or fight, and he's always pushing, and you're always here. You know?
Should I just be staying after I finish my camp
No,
spot?
I think in this case,
Like I cover them.
Nash is such a big power spike. It's correct to base. But in this case, look, you have so much like you have 44 seconds to Gromp. If Gromp spawning in 20 seconds, yes, sure, run to Gromp. But since you have so much time till Gromp spawns, you can literally like run bot, sit in the Starbrush for like 20 seconds. If they walk up, if you know if it's risk and reward. If they walk up, then you go for the gank. If they don't, then you just run from try and Gromp. You'll probably still be there. All that matters is that you're near the Gromp around the time it spawns. You know. But in this case, look, it spawns in 50 seconds. So what are you gonna do? Stand here in the jungle for 40 seconds waiting for it to spawn? Like I'd rather stand here for 20 seconds. Then if they, again, same if they walk up to go, if they don't, then don't, and then you'll go to your Gromp, and maybe it'll be like 10 seconds late to it, but like I think that the pros outweigh the cons. Like the pros is getting a double kill bot, the cons is okay, I'm 10 seconds late to my Gromp, who cares? Because yeah, I think that's like the biggest problem. You're not able to actually back the map because you're just always on the wrong side of the map. You have to realize like who can I kill this game, Diana excels at versus like a mobile champions because you can just pull in on their ult. You can never pull in like a Katarina with her E, and you can't even pull Mundo because his passive makes him immune to CC. So you have to not even like it's not about who's fed, who's not fed. So everything can be 20-0, and the point still stands. He's the only one you could like realistically ever gank or kill.
Yeah.
Like boom, the first time we're ever finishing our clear bot side, and they're fighting, and it's the easy kill. Who would have guessed, right? This is the first easy kill you've gotten all game in 30 minutes, and it's the first time instead of being here, we're just chilling here. See how it's like I've been saying it all game how it would happen, but like you don't like it's I'm just like saying shit like I could be wrong, but then now we finally saw like an actual like cause and effect. We finished our full
Yeah.
clear on the bottom side of the map instead of the top side. The Seraphine happens to be fighting. Like she wasn't even pushed up here. Like she's actually like she's like just like she wasn't even like under your guys' tower. She's actually you got her here. This is not even she's not even pushed up. So imagine all the time she was pushed up. It would be just you could be like 5-0 right now just farming the Seraphine for free.
Yeah.
Especially here when you see their fucking support perma roaming. Again, there's pros and cons and everything. If he's roaming, the pros for him is that he can impact the top side because he's roaming. The cons is Seraphine's on an island. So Seraphine should always be getting 3v1, 2v1, dove. Like we have to punish. Like the way to punish a roam is to go and someone's by themselves. A Seraphine is not designed to be by herself 3v1 in the lane. She should get dove or ganked or something, or frozen on. But
Yeah.
this guy never got punished ever. Holy fuck, that was close. Okay, Leona's in your jungle.
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought it was just kind of cooked if I like don't force him
yeah, you need
advantage. I try
you
to
need
kill
something.
her.
I get it. I mean, if you get the 1-for-1, it's not the worst to be honest, but he gets the flash out. I know. I mean, the game at this point is kind of fucked. Not even gonna like lie. Like the game is just shit. Every lane's losing. They outscale you guys as well, to be honest, because they have Seraphine. I just think it was their game. I think it's the mistake on the Gromp dying for no reason, and then it's the next 7 minutes of just constantly being this side of the map and not being able to get anything going. Because yeah, let's say Mundo's like 6-0, right? And like they're super fed, but you farmed the Seraphine and you're like full Leandres plus full Riftmaker. You're actually a really good tank killer. But the thing is, you're also just behind the curve. I also think you're pretty good into Cat because you could always like just cancel her ult with your ult. Um, so I think that if you got yourself like fed this game and Ash fed this game, it was playable. But you kind of just fell into the chaos. Like you saw them fighting top, you're like, oh, I'll join them. But I think this game, for example, if Leona's living in your top jungle and Seraphina's by herself, then why can't you invade his wolves and Gromp and just trade? Fine, Echo gets your wolves and Gromp, you'll get his. Right? This game, I don't think you walked into this bot jungle once a single time this game, correct? So I think just realize that
Yeah.
okay, like my top's losing, my mid's losing, I'm losing. What's the only lane that's winning? Okay, my Ashe has a lead on Seraphine. I gotta use that lead and trade bot camps, maybe try to trade Dragon for grubs, and just live in the bot jungle. I think at this point it's really nothing to even go over. Any questions or thoughts or anything I missed that you want to look at in this game?
Not really, no.